Smokes were pumping. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. We just got a little bit of a pump. What's going on? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. Dennis Mironov, what's going on, man? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Johnny Watchman says he's doing well. So I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. We're getting a little bit of a pump here. And can we see some higher prices on Bitcoin? I think Solana's getting a pump too. We got a wild week in front of us. We're going to go over all of that today. So thank you guys so much for dropping by, hanging out with me. We'll jump into the charts right away because we got to have a little bit of an idea of where we're looking for a short here. Bitcoin's pumping, man. Bitcoin's pumping. So we got this structure to the upside right now. And we were talking about this yesterday night. How we got the beautiful rejection from up here, coming down, bullish divergence to the upside right now. So we're kind of riding this bull div up high here. Can we get rejected from this trend line here? My short zone is actually a little bit higher here, but I just wanted to give you guys the heads up before the stream kicks off, before we do the top-down analysis. We're looking for a short up here if we can get confluence. Okay, we got to make sure that we get the confluence right now. It's not looking too good, okay? So we got to protect ourselves because we're getting quite a push up. We're also getting quite a push up on Solana as well, okay? So be very cautious this morning. A lot of you guys said Monday morning is for FOMO and revenge trading. So we're going to work on that together. Massive rejection just happening right now. So can we see this pump continue? That's a good question. Are they just grabbing the shorts and working their way down, right? Let's jump into the nitty-gritty 12-minute here, and we can see what's going on with the price action. So I know the charts are a bit busy. Let's cool them off a bit and make sure that we have a nice, clean chart here for you guys. So we can see last night we came down, right? We got this bull div here, continuation to the upside. This was just a continuation yesterday, this one here. It was really hard to read. We were making higher highs here and lower lows, but we didn't get the drop. So it kind of stalled out here because of the volume. And then it finally did drop. And then all of a sudden, it just came down to a key level of support here. We got the bullish divergence, and now we're riding that up. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm not convinced right now that we aren't going to go higher. I think we got some more legs in us to get higher up. The day has basically just started. So we're going to keep our eyes on that. Very, very cautious. Good morning, Jeet Corp. What's going on, man? How's the alternator, man? Ah, man. Breaking down, changing the alternator. My man, you know what? Kudos to you, man. I'm pretty handy. I don't know if I could swap out an alternator. The red wire goes with the black wire. No, that's the ground wire. Good morning, Toaster. What's going on? The best French toast in the game. The morning breakfast toast. Gotta love it, man. Good morning to you. Mark Dutch says he's not naked this morning. He's maybe he's just wearing rollerblades or roller skates. Maybe Mark Dutch is just... Good morning, Mark. Good to see you, brother. Dave Digital in the chat, throwing up the otters, man. Much love to you, Dave. Otters, dancing, candles. It doesn't get any better than that, right? Very, very good. And good to see you, too. Steve H. And G Corp just used YouTube to switch the alternator. My man, that's awesome. So we can see we're getting a bit of a push here. 100. Hope you brought the syrup. Always got that maple syrup. I got the trees tapped out back. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really do that. But you know, the lifeline, the bloodline, the Canadian maple syrup is always here, ready and ready to go. Okay. Good afternoon, legends. Hope you're doing well. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a short here, man. We're looking for a short. But right now, don't want to fight this thing. We came up to a key level of resistance that we had marked out on our charts. We just did a whole bunch of, a whole video on picking out levels with the fixed range volume tool. So go check out that video, guys. I think it'll be helpful for you guys. Just trying to get you guys more information, more things that I use in order to be profitable and set up our levels for trading. Okay, so we're looking for a short from up here. Maybe this was it. Maybe this was it. I'm not convinced, though. I'm not convinced. If you can see, we're getting sort of a bear div here on the longer term time frame. On the 1 hour, we go to the 30-minute. We can see that we still have a lot of room here. Money flow is very much in the green, so we need to be very cautious here if we're looking for a short. Okay, it looks like it has a lot of momentum to the upside right now. Even if we throw on the volume, you can see the volume is picking up. It's Monday, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We got a lot of things coming out this week. We got some beautiful CME, the Fed watch tool, some beautiful hikes, non-hikes, inflation rates. We got a lot of things to look at this week, so we're going to take a look at that on the macro side of things, just so we're up to date. Okay, just so we're up to date. And then obviously we're going to set you guys up with the charts. Okay, we're going to do all that today. So hang on, get your bootstraps on, and let's go. So first off, you're blind. You're blind. They need a dark mode for this. I'm sorry. Interest rate decision, okay? That's the biggie. We know that it's going to be flat. How do we know that it's going to be flat? We got the CME Fed watch tool right here. It's saying 98% flat, okay? Very flat. No hike, okay? No hike. So this is positive news, okay? But we kind of are expecting this, and I'm sure the markets have priced it in. For December, are we going to stay higher for longer, okay? That's the big question. So we got 24% here if we are going to hike. So that's pretty good odds. Pretty good odds that we're not going to hike, and then maybe they drop it on us for Christmas. Who knows? So we're not expecting a hike. This is on Wednesday, okay? This is on Wednesday. So we're not expecting a hike on Wednesday. Before that though, we have a whole bunch of Europe stuff, okay? Europe stuff. On Germany. Germany is not looking so good, okay? That was my worst German accent I could possibly conjure up, okay? And then we got China and Japan. China. You gotta really that China, okay? Okay, a little pump and dump coming up. We are getting rejected from this wick up, so let's see if it continues here on Bitcoin. We'll keep you guys up to date on the price action as we go through this stuff, because that's what we need to do. We need to trade these things, and we've come up perfectly to our level of resistance, and we didn't short it because, well, the volume is insanely pushing to the upside. So you don't fight the trend sometimes. You gotta stay out, even though if it looks juicy and it's coming up to a key level. I would like to see this come higher, okay? I'd like to see this definitely come higher. Darren does things in the chat. What's going on, DDT? Just popping in for 10 minutes. I'm not shorting before 35.3. I agree. What's going on, DDT, man? Much love to you, brother. Lunar Beaches Crypto. Good morning, otters, man. Go check out Lunar Beaches Crypto. Great live yesterday. We all got to jump on and share some alpha in the live yesterday. Much love to you, Lunar Beaches Crypto. I'm gonna long euro at some point today. Look at DDT. He's a Forex trader now. We got a lot of stuff going on in Europe in the next couple days, okay? Then Tuesday, France, Italy, EA. Okay, so very, very much European the first couple weeks, but it doesn't mean it's not going to affect us, okay? Very, very interesting stuff to come. And then we got jobs, interest rate, all for Wednesday. So I'll expect a little bit of chop Tuesday evening before we go into Wednesday. So we'll be prepared for this all week. But it's just to kind of get you guys up to date on where we're going, okay? Where we're going, right? We go over to the inflation rate. Let's go to true inflation. And we can see in the last 6 months that we've dropped dramatically, popped back up, and now we seem to be dropping down on a downtrend here. So this is looking healthy in my opinion. And remember last week we had the healthy GDP rating, right? The GDP rating last week was like, hey, the economy is booming, man. The economy is booming. So we need to be very, very cautious of what they're going to try and do. Okay? What they're going to try and do. Now, Can we work our way up to this area? Now, my key level here is way above here, okay? So I have a short zone and a buy zone. I shared this in the Discord, so don't forget to join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. But it's just a simple area that I'm looking here. Okay, so I got the golden pocket and a little bit higher and above this wick here. Otherwise, I see that we're barting out. Okay, what do I mean by barting out? If you zoom out, we were talking about this on Lunar Beach's crypto channel yesterday, that we're creating a BART pattern. Okay, Bart's one of our friends, who we like to trade sometimes. Okay, so we'd be very cautious here. If we do come up here, we look for the rejection, vice versa, but we need to be very careful right now, okay? Very careful right now with the Monday open. We'll be checking the Dixie, the S&P, and Solana's getting quite a nice pump right now. Solana's flying, okay? So very, very cautious here in the next coming hours, okay? We got some pretty cool news, okay? So just go through Bitcoin. Just about ready. I'll allow you. Just about ready for a parabolic leg up, according to Crypto Strategist. Here is his targets. A trader who continues to build a following with his timely Bitcoin calls as of late thinks that the crypto king is gearing up for a parabolic surge. Okay? Pseudonymous analysis, Credible Crypto tells his 350,000 followers. Okay? We're about 350. Okay? Okay, so they're seeing a bullish pattern here to the upside. Congratulations, you can draw a pennant, okay? So he thinks we're going to pump and then consolidate, then pump. I believe Lunar Beach's crypto has been calling for that 30. What are you calling for? 38,000? 38,000? We'll have to wait and find out, okay? So Elliott wave theory. Okay, so this is a lot of FUD in my opinion, but you know what? Congratulations, this guy can draw some bull pennants. You know, trust it with a grain of salt, in my opinion. Oh man, are we going to 38K next? What's the deal here? You guys are all waking up this morning and you guys are all wearing roller skates. Like, come on, are you that serious? 48K, 42.2. Oh, what numbers are we going? Where are we going, guys? Let me know in the chat where you think the price is going to be going. I think we're going back down to 31.8. Is that bad? 31.8, then 41K. Okay? I'm sticking to my 36.1 prediction. Okay. So basically all this guy has done is he's drawn a flag like this, and he said we're pumping to the moon, okay? Okay, that's all he's done. However, he could be right. Okay? I mean, it's November. It's Pumpvember, okay? It's Pumpvember. I think November is a pretty positive month, but the viewers to likes isn't positive right now, so I would like to see that get up if you don't mind. Okay, so El Salvador. Let's talk about El Salvador. Is to become a financial powerhouse in the Americas. Well, duh. Boasting an exceptional 70% return. Look at this guy. This guy knows what he's doing. Move to El Salvador, the new land of the free. Okay. I mean, guys, this guy made a bold move. He's holding crypto, Bitcoin enthusiast. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's only digital money, right? What is it? Looking at the bookmark chart here quickly, so that we can see that there's a lot of shorts at 35,000, and a lot of people waiting at 34.1 for longs. Okay, so very interesting here. We're kind of stuck in the middle with you, stuck in the middle with you. Okay, so we need to be aware of that. I got a short waiting around 35,000, just kind of dragging it around right now. Not ready to jump into a trade just yet. I'm waiting up here, my friends. I'm waiting up here, as you can see. So we'll see if we can if it can work its way up. We'll have to wait and see. So we are waiting for a short right now. We are looking for this to continue. Maybe we jump into a long. We'll have to wait and see what the rest of the beautiful charts tell us for today. So that's kind of my update for you guys. I think I'm going to do a little bit more of an update in the morning and then jump into the charts. Throw a 1 in the chat if you like the update on what's going on and then the charts, or do you want the charts 2 if you want the charts first, then the news, or do you want the news first, then the charts? So 1 for the news first, or 2 for the charts first. You guys got to let me know. Okay? You guys got to let me know. You guys better behave yourself in that chat. I can see that. Okay? I can see that. My God. Too early. It's Monday morning, guys. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break, man. How are we going to grow this channel when you guys are in there? Okay, so you guys like a little news, then the charts. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Much love to you guys. Thank you guys for your input. Much love to you. I don't know what to do with you guys, man. I love you all, but like, come on, man. Come on, man. You guys don't make it easy for me, eh? I don't expect you guys to make it easy for me. Oh, man. Mark likes a bit of news play before, so a 1 for him. So he likes a little a little whatever. F the news. This is a TA channel. Okay, so we got the weekly coming up here. Okay, so we knew we were going to get this bullish weekly candle. So we need to take a look at that, right? We can see that we have continuation to the upside, and there's still quite a bit of room if we are to continue upwards on this weekly. Money flows in the green. However, the VWAP is pointing down right now. So we did get a little bit of a correction on the VWAP, okay? So this could be looking to curl over, but in my opinion, the money flow is so thick, and this trigger, this bullish wave here pushing us up, says otherwise, okay? It says otherwise. Then going over here, so we can look for the continuation upwards. Now, we've given levels to the upside before, so we have multiple levels, and I'll mark these out and I'll share it in the Discord for you guys. You can also check out the new video I created yesterday for you guys on finding levels, and you can go and find them for yourselves because it's important for you to learn how to find levels for yourself, okay? That's very important, okay? It's very important. So make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep drilling it into your head. So you can see the 5 is actually coming up. It's very overbought now, the 5-day. And we have posturing to the downside on the VWAP. So this could look to come down a little bit. But the key story here is definitely the money flow. The money flow is up high, right? We can curl down here, but that doesn't mean jack if we are seeing money flow into the asset, okay, which we have been, okay. Nice little rejection here on Bitcoin just coming up right now. It's testing the 34.7 area, okay. So can we see a continuation here? We are actually seeing it retest the lows as we speak. Let's just jump into it quickly. You can see that we've gotten the rejection here. Can we see a continuation up? That would be very interesting nonetheless, okay? So 3 days, extremely overbought, okay? Extremely overbought. VWAP to the downside, looking to curl over. For me, this says we need to come down, okay? So this is what I'm talking about. With this BART pattern, we need to come down, and this would be the coming of the downage, okay? And you can see the VWAP's very much to the downside. And the money flow is in the red, starting to curl over, which means that we could see it drop back down, okay? This is a possibility. We need to play the probabilities, okay? Confirmed red dot on the 2-day. So we can see that we are flagging out. Yes, congratulations. The guy drew a flag to the upside, okay? If this was very bullish, I would like to see this flag on more of an angle, okay? On more of an angle. Right now, it looks too healthy. It looks way too healthy. So what I'm thinking here is a little bit of a cool down and then a continuation. So cool down to where, you say? Maybe 31.8. We do have a level just above here that we are eyeing up quite nicely here, and that's around 32.8. Okay, so 32.8. Make sure to mark it on your chart. If we do get a swing down, I'm definitely looking at this 32.8 level for a reaction on price, where we can possibly look to fire off a long, or we can look for a continuation to the downside. Nonetheless, we want to make sure that we're prepared for what's to come, okay? For what's to come. Did you get a haircut since the wifey came home? No, I haven't, man. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Mrs. Otter. Mrs. Otter's here. Look at this. She likes it. Say hello. They know what you look like now. Say hello.
No, I just went out.
She just did a workout. Say hello. Say, Aya, you all right? Say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Say louder.
Hello.
Mrs. Otter is being shy. Go check out Mrs. Otter's YouTube channel. She's right there for you. Oh, man. I look like a hobo, eh? I'm her hobo, she says. Flex the guns, they say. So, flipping through here onto the daily. Okay, so we can see that we're coming up to a key level of resistance here. We can also see that the money flow is still pretty thick on the daily. Okay, guys? So, a wee hobbit. That's me, a wee hobbit. So look how thick this money flow is. It's very telling that, you know, the bulls are mega in control, okay? Mega in control. VWAP starting to posture up since this move as of last night. I am a wee little hobbit, okay? I'm a hobbit on the charts. Where's the British one? Oh. Fine. If you don't like my hair. We're going to be a Londoner. All right. Bloody hobbit. How you like me now? You bloody hobbit. You guys have already made me be on my second coffee. Thank you. Okay, let's zoom in. So, flagging out, just like the drawing we saw this morning. Ah oui, that's Scottish. Sorry, we'll go Scottish then. Sorry. I lived in Scotland for a year, so I lived in Edinburgh. A wee little Edinburgh. I could walk to the castle. That's true, by the way. If I wore this hat while I golfed, it's probably why I sucked. Yeah, I played horrible golf that day. I played really good the next day, so the next time I was out. So we're now Scottish, okay? So let's get into the nitty gritty. What are we looking at here, guys? So going to the 12-hour, we can see the beautiful curvature, very, very matched up here. Money flow, man. The money flow is so in the green. We're looking to cross over here on the 12-hour. VWAP looking to cross over right now. Very dangerous looking, okay? This looks bullish AF, okay? That we're popping up here. We have money flow up. We see the curvature and the flattening out, meaning trigger wave coming this way. So that can be very, very juicy, okay? Very juicy. Now, what does that mean? That means that if this continues up, okay, so we come up like this, what does that give us, right? Does that give us continuation to the downside? Or do we get higher than this one here? And do we get a bearish divergence, right? So these are the things you need to forecast when looking at price action. It's okay to say, oh, we came here, we got a bull div, and blah, 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 blah. What can we expect from price, right? How can we use this stuff to help us make better choices, okay? Okay? Better choices and better ideas, okay? Massive rejection here on the Bitcoin price. We are down to 34,579 now. Wow. Okay, so we've gotten rejected up at the highs here. We haven't changed So we have broken structure, in my opinion, right now. So let's go into it. We're lower low, okay? Break of structure, right? You can see the continuation up, break of structure, massive push to the downside, okay? So very careful here. We could see a V-shaped recovery nonetheless. We could see this, right? Very careful right now, my friends. Maybe this is a continuation. Maybe this low doesn't count, okay? Maybe we can just say that we've put in another higher low. So very careful right now, my friends. Very, very careful. It looks like it just got everybody out. Everybody who's longed here just got wrecked, okay? Just got wrecked. Very interesting to see. Okay, back to the 12-hour. Like we said, looking very bullish. Let's go to the 8. Now, this is where money flow, man. Look at how high the money flow is within the last couple hours, okay? That's wild. That's wild. The push up here has been immense. Ever since this low here, you can see the push upwards is quite immense on the money flow. So we need to be aware of that as well. Coming up into key levels of resistance. Resistance, okay? Very, very cautious. Now the 4-hour. We love the 4-hour. Don't we love the 4-hour? Smash the like button if you love the 4-hour time frame. Back to 32K. Did you understand what they were saying? So Scottish Edinburgh accents are a lot less thick than like a Glaswegian, like Glasgow. Glaswegian accent are like, it's like a mouth of marbles. Like I had no idea what they were saying, but in Edinburgh, they used to say, I, a wee little, you know, it was good. They would slow it down for me if I asked, you know, but a lot of the time it was like, what, huh, what, huh, what? But I made some friends there and definitely was challenging at times when they would speak. So if you go there, they're very good people. They're very kind people, hardworking. But yeah, sometimes like a Glaswegian, and you were like, what? Especially when they get going. And they're looking at you like, and you're like, nah. Okay, so the 4-hour here, we see something different, okay? 4-hour here, we see something different. We see the engulfing candle. Yes, you're right there with this bullish engulfing. Very nice. But we can see money flow coming out, okay? That's a different tail here. Different tail here. View up to the upside. Nice move up. Exhaustion wick up here. So a little bit of a beautiful sign where we can see that we got this beautiful trigger wave here, okay? So that's that trigger wave, and that's what's pushed us up, okay? That's what's pushed us up. Now, also, we can see that we haven't really made a significant momentum wave, right? So if we do come up here, we can look for that for the continuation here. Otherwise, if we curl down here, we don't got that much information. We got the green dot confirmation, the push up with this bullish engulfing, and now a little bit of a rejection coming up to the highs. Okay, so we can see that we are at the highs here, which could have been a short opportunity, but with all this candle is saying, don't mess around right now. Don't mess around, especially when you got things like Solana pumping up. Okay, we have to be very cautious, right? We have to be very cautious. A lot of people are drawing something like this. Okay. We got this, then we got this, right? So as we continue here, this typically breaks to the upside, okay? So this is something to be aware of as well, is that as we compress, the likely we are to break to the upside, okay? Very, very cautious. I'm not a pattern trader. I like to grab the lows and the highs and see what it does, but I do not want to get wrecked, okay? If I am shorting, I'm very, very cautious. I'm paying myself early, in and out of the trade pretty quick, okay? I took a short yesterday around here, cashed out, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, okay? But I'm being very careful, right? So as we flip through like the 3-hour, the 2-hour, and all that stuff, now the 3-hour is giving me a bear div, Okay, you can see the bear div here with the higher high and the lower low. Okay, but this isn't confirmed here. I would like to see this confirmed where it rolls over. That would give me a better idea, right? A better idea. Where's your value area low? Well, if you pull this across, we can get a value area low for you around 33,900, okay? But these lows are what is crucial to me, okay? What's crucial to me? If we do see it come down to this area here, we look for that wick, and that's where we fire it off, okay? Soul is fire right now. ETH killer in the making. Dave, we need to make a vote. What kind of haircut should we get? What kind of haircut should we get? Okay. I need your guys. Should we get the mullet? Should we get a mullet? I don't think Mrs. Otter would like that very much if we went full mullet. Oof. Okay, so a nice rejection here. Nice rejection here. Let's go to the 2 hour. Okay, push up. If we get a confirmed red dot right now, this would be a nice bear div, okay? We can see the higher high and the lower low. Wow, pushing down. Look at it go. It's coming down to wreck the longs, in my opinion, right now with this push. Right? So the trend is this. Here's your trend. We can pull this up a little bit. Here's your structure, right? So until this is broken, wow, massive rejection. We got a nice 1% rejection. Are we getting the same thing on Solana? A little bit, okay. A little bit. So we'll need to prepare for anything, right? That's a beautiful, beautiful Dumparelli. Good morning, Dumparelli, okay? So need to prepare for anything with this. A beaver cut, a Benjamin Button. But it's great for trading. I'm in crypto for the money. A bowl cut. I'm in crypto for the wrenching. Bald. Oh my God, bald. You think I could pull the bald off? What do you guys think? Maybe I'll do the Mr. Burns, go bald on the top, and then like the sideburns with the back. Good morning, Rodney Cowden. Naked Dutch wrenching. Oh God. You guys are something else, man. I love it. I love it. You guys love the haircut. I'm gonna get something funky. I'm gonna go full mohawk. I could like tie it back now. I could be like Gareth Soloway's apprentice. What do you think, Alex Soloway? All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna give you the technicals here, right? It's like knocking on a door. You got to break through the door. The more you knock on the door, the easier it is to pump through. Okay, guys. Guys, we got to keep knocking on the door. That's all I got. That's all I got. Love Gareth, man. I'm going to give you the technicals. All right? Oh, man. Have a good day, Dave. Have a great day, man. We getting dumped on, man. Good morning, Dumpapalooza, baby. Dumpapalooza. 480. Wow. We're getting crushed, man. I'm getting crushed right now. Beautiful dump. Beautiful dump this morning. Everybody loves a good Monday morning dump, so that's what we're getting. We're getting just as the doctor ordered. So we have some structure here that has formed, okay? So we come across here. Depends on how you want to draw it. You can draw it like this. I prefer to draw it along the closed candles, so we can draw something like this. Okay? That looks a bit better to me. So as we come through here, be looking for a bounce, baby. We're looking for that bounce and a continuation to the upside. We still got this trigger wave. We still have a lot of room on this wave here. And we still have the beautiful uptrend, okay? The beautiful uptrend, even though it was on the weekend. So you can see the weekend chop. Took a short right in here. A very, very cheeky short. Okay? A very cheeky short. So right now we prepare. So what am I looking at? We're definitely looking at some key levels of support and resistance. Look, we came back down, touched it here. Okay, we're looking at this trend line to break out. We failed to break out. We came up. We touched our key level of resistance at 34,900. Okay, now we've come back and touched this 34,480. Okay, so we have some areas that we are looking for trades. However, we are at the top and we should be looking for shorts naturally, but we know that this is a massive uptrend. We know we've had massive pumps and massive bullish news, so we need to prepare, okay? We need to prepare. And how do we do that? Is that we look for confirmations and we don't FOMO in, right? Like this morning, I wanted to take this short. It would have been a nice short to take, right? It would have been. But we were pushing so heavily that it wasn't meant to be, okay? And by not trading that, just like in the poll, I didn't FOMO in. I wasn't greedy. Therefore, I don't have to revenge trade today. Alex, you never draw the daily open level. It's bouncing there now. So the daily open, previous day close. Is that what you're talking about? I don't typically draw it on. However, so 0% chance of an increase from rates, and now they're giving a slight chance for a cut. Are they really? They're giving a chance for a cut? Doo-doo-doo. What? Imagine we got a cut today. Or on Tuesday, sorry. If we got a cut on Tuesday or Wednesday, the trend is your friend until the end. Disagree with you, only looking for shorts during this trend. He thinks Ronnie, you believe we're coming back? You believe we're coming back to 31.8? 31.8 maybe? You're only looking for shorts right now. Rodney Cowden, trading against the trend. He says the trend is not your friend. This would have been a nice short. I was looking higher up. Right now in this channel. I was looking a little bit higher. The trade setup was given in advance in the Discord. We didn't get there. I see a lot of you guys winning lately. Shout out to Brewberry. His son found his record collection. That's amazing. Look at this guy. He's got, I think I zoomed in here. We got Jay-Z down here. He's got Bumpin' Jay-Z down here. We got Old Dirty Bastard. That's so sick. We all know where Farmer's going to be. Going to see Tool. That's awesome. I'm going to see Tool in late November. We got some chop sideways here. The Bulls are fighting back. They're like, why did you dump on us? Can we continue upwards? Pew, pew. Gonna take some firepower to knock that price out of the sky. Absolutely. Slam banjo. He ended up picking some out of his wall. Out for his wall. So, in a range, coming up above the value area high, testing this key level of resistance that we had from before, looking to curl over. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the market reacts. That's not what I said. Sorry, Rodney. You need to be long until take profit 35,538. The trend is in favor of the bulls. Sorry for that, Rodney. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the records, man. The records. You do a Sunday stream now? I sometimes I stream on the Sundays. But most of the time now I've just been making a video for you guys. So I made how to use the F fixed range volume profile tool to find perfect levels. So I made that. Mrs. Otter comes out on every Sunday as well. So she made a video too. So I always post that. But I went on Lunar Beach's Cryptos channel, and that was really good. So make sure you go over to the beach club here, hang out with our friend Mr. David, the man, the myth, the legend. Love you, bro. Go check him out. Moonlit Markets starts tonight. So I guess he's got a show coming on tonight. All good. I'm new to the channel. Really like the engagements. No, we love having you, man. Love having you, bro. You're never gonna be charged here. It's all honest. And you know what? I'm a profitable trader. You know what I mean? I don't need to shy away. You know, I don't need to shy away. We took the short yesterday, made $700. Okay, that was from here to here, right? A quick scalp. I even shared that last night. So we have the P&L to prove it that we've been trading and we are profitable. Okay, so I wouldn't share anything with you guys that I wasn't doing myself. I'm not going to shill anything. I'm not here for your money. I'm here to, for me, I learn more teaching, right? So if I'm here vocalizing what I'm doing to you guys, I'm benefiting because not only do I have you guys as a community to bounce things off of to get different ideas, but I also get the benefit of showing you guys what I'm thinking and then having you guys bounce back at me, and then we can work together. Also, when I'm trying to teach what I'm looking at, I can hear myself saying it. Therefore, I'm retaining more of what I'm learning, right? What I'm doing and how I'm looking at it. And for me, that's what it's all about. I just want to give, right? I just want to give to you guys, be of service to you guys, because by creating this channel, I get the benefit by having a great community of people. You know, I can kick any one of you guys out because I'm not here to sell you anything. I don't really care, right? We just want an honest, good group of people who are here all trying to help each other, and that's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. To me, anyways. Because I don't need your money. I'm a profitable trader. I don't need your money. Let's help other people learn. Let's help other people escape. You know, I'm a carpenter by trade. I've swung a hammer for the last 14 years of my life. Okay, the last 14 years of my life. I can frame a house. I can throw up a 70-story building, concrete formwork. Right. I can throw up a scaffold. I can do all that. Right. My body is tired. So the last 3 years I've dedicated to learning how to be a trader. Right. And absorbed as much as I can. And I started this channel to help you guys, because if I can do it, some dummy ass carpenter who swings a hammer and throws up a couple walls here and there can learn this stuff and extract profits. You guys can too. That's what it's all about. Let's go. Okay, that's my heart to heart. Okay? So okay, so we're going to look at the Dixie. We're going to look at S&P. The open is in 16 minutes. B-Team Crypto, what's going on, man? Let's fucking go, bro. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Oh, man. So the ES is pumping. Okay, the ES is pumping, which means we might get a little bit of a push up here for the S&P this Monday morning. We need to be prepared. How can we be prepared? Well, we got all the Europe stuff coming, and then Wednesday we got the interest rate decision. Okay, so it's going to be an interesting week nonetheless, but we do have on the other hand, we do have earnings, I believe, on Wednesday as well. Let's take a look. Copy image. I always share this on Sunday night, but I'm going to share this one here and read it off for you guys. Okay, so this is just a crypto YouTuber. He always sends this out. He has a newsletter, Danny something. So the FOMC meeting, all eyes will be on the Federal Reserve meeting on Wednesday at 2 p.m., where the Fed is expected to hold interest rates steady. Pow Pow is going to speak after the Fed interest rate decision. At 2 p.m., investors will zero in on the Fed Powell speech at 2:30, where they will look for his hints of possible rate cuts to come. Okay, end of volatility. October will be coming to a close next week, which is the end to the most volatile month in the markets. We now look for November, which is far better. Okay, big earning ends. Okay, McDonald's Monday, AMD Tuesday, Costco Wednesday. So there's big earnings this week. And Apple and Starbucks on Thursday. Okay, the jobs data is coming out. Investors expected the economy to add 175,000 jobs. Okay, and then the yields 5% continues to remain on watch for the 10-year yield to see if the market will retest the highs or if it will cool back down. Okay, key levels. It's got this 4,200, which is on the S&P, and then 30K finally broke, and we saw surge to 34K in crypto. So there's a lot going on this weekend. We need to be. Oh, I just closed my Bitcoin chart. We need to be prepared, and that's what we try to do here: is prepare ourselves for the big outlook on the charts. However, for me, up or down, side to side, we're going to figure it out together on where we can jump in and grab these trades. Okay. So, like I said, we've come back, retested this area. Can we see this continuation, right? So we see this nice trend up. It's got everybody and their brothers and sisters bullish. It's dumped on their ass, liquidated a bunch of people, I'm sure, who just went FOMO long, right? So we'll have to wait and see what the market brings for us today, okay? We've got a nice bounce here. Let's see if it continues upwards. 100% all about the probabilities bouncing what we see. Let's go, B team. Oh, shout out to the C3 Crimson Caravan Company. I think the S&P will return to bullish very, very soon. Do you use the anchor and trigger strategy? Anchor waves, trigger waves, anchor waves, trigger waves. On Market Cipher B, I'm aware of them. When we get, I believe there was a nice 3-hour trigger wave, 3 or 2. 2. There was a nice 2-hour trigger wave here. You can see here. I'm aware of them. I don't necessarily trade them. I'm more interested in key levels and divergences. So like down here, if we go down here. To me, this is like the bread and butter right here. Let's get rid of these trend lines. They're kind of loud. So the bread and butter was this. Obviously, we're asleep. But this is the bread and butter right here, right? Key level, wick down, pop back up, right? We were looking at the short up here yesterday. Now, however, we got the lower low here and the continuation, okay? So you could say the divergence is from here to here. You could say the divergence is this, coming like this, right? You could say that's the divergence, but this is stepping up. So for me, this is a long wait, right? From here to here, this is a long wait. If you're trading this divergence here, okay? You could zoom in even more and look to trade this exhaustion on the top here. So if we zoom in on the 5-minute, you can see the exhaustion on the top here, which is just suggesting that price is failing to get above here. Okay, that's another way you could look at this. So we get exhausted. We have the break of structure, right? So this is our break of structure here where we start putting in lower lows. Okay, bang, right there. So the retest comes back up, and that's another entry there where you can pull. I'm sure you could pull a fib here. So let's pull a fib from here to here. 786. Okay, so that works for me. And then the continuation downwards. But this is a quick move. Okay, this is a quick move. It's hard to grab these. However, this move here, this is dragged out. We put in the low, wick down, pop back up. Okay, chop sideways. Another wick down, lower low. You get the lower low and then the push up. Okay, that's textbook to me. Okay. Now, where are we here? So looking here, bounce off of this key level of support. Good to see. Pushing back up. We have made a key low here. So are we looking for this, right? For me right now, I'm not trying to fight this. I'm gonna see how the market opens. The S&P, the ES is coming up a little bit. So how the S&P opens, the Dixie, if it's going to roll over, if the Dixie rolls over here, we expect a pump on risk on assets, right? So if we can see the Dixie come down here, which we would expect, right? We expect this. Do you know why? And that's because we've put a new structure here. So we were working our way up here, right? Now we've put in a lower low, which we fought for. Then we came down, we put in another lower low, so we would expect this to come back down. However, we can see that we have put in a higher high here. So this could be a change of trend. Okay, so this could be a break of structure here to the upside because it's gotten above these highs here. So we need to be very cautious here. This is kind of like a very indecisive moment where either we're looking for this to come back down and continue upwards, or we're looking for the Dixie to roll over and continue this downtrend. Okay, so this will be the tall tale of which way the trend wants to go today. And then the S&P has come down to this key level of support around, we can raise this up a bit. Right around 4,100, right? 4,000 is kind of my make or break. If we lose this level here, this is my make or break here. We've clearly broken this trend line, and we have some key levels above us. But right now, we're at a very crucial area on the S&P, okay? Very crucial. These are just the things. Open interest showing a sign of squeeze. So if you guys do not have it, go over to Coinalyze. This is I got this from Jason Casper. I gotta log in. Sorry, 1 second. Open interest, CVD, BTC price. Okay, go and sign up for this stuff. It's free. Okay, this is free. Easy tool. We're looking for divergences. We're looking for higher highs and lower lows. I typically follow this open interest. Open interest is your direction, okay? Your direction. So if I'm seeing a lower low here and a higher high here, however you want to draw it, I'm following this direction. So price is going to follow this direction. That's basically how I trade it. So right now, we're looking for absorption where price is getting higher, right? And open interest is getting higher, or open interest getting higher, and the CVD is going lower. That means we're going to get a pump, okay? So, right, use this tool. Learn how to read the divergences. It's very useful, especially, I find it especially valuable on the weekends, okay? Because then you can find things like this. You're getting higher highs here, right? And sometimes you'll get the lower lows here, right? So it'll give you, when price action is very choppy, like here, very flat and choppy, it'll give you an idea of which way price is going to break, okay? It'll give you an idea which way price is going to break. So if I look at this, we can kind of see a lower low here, right? Getting lower here. And then we can kind of see that price is getting higher here, right? So like I said, you follow the open interest. That means we're going to go higher, and we get the pump up here on the price, right? We got the pump up on the price. Just another tool to add to your arsenal, okay? Maybe I do a video on it to help you guys out. But a tool nonetheless to help you guys. For me, you got to keep it basic initially, okay? You got to keep it basic. You don't want to add too many things to the tool chest, okay? Get good at a couple of things, right? Get good at a couple of things. Support and resistance. Fixed range volume profile. RSI. 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 That's all you need, man. That's all you need. Get your divergences from an oscillator like the RSI. Then get some key levels from your volume. and go from there. And go from there. Beautiful. Well done, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not much of a I'm trying to get better at teaching. It's hard to translate what I'm thinking onto you guys. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Mr. Lunar Beaches Crypto, you kind man. Kind man. What time are you coming on tonight, man? What time are you coming on tonight? You're going to make me stay up late. Mrs. Otter won't like that. Mrs. Otter won't like that. Man, I should have taken that short. You know, I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO. I was ready for this thing, man. I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO, not going to lie. Not going to lie. The move happens when I go live, you know what I mean? Feeling a little bit of FOMO. That's okay. I know how to deal with it. You know how you deal with FOMO? You don't trade yet. You wait. Trading is waiting. Trading is patience, right? Learning how to be wrong. Having good stop losses, good risk management, man. That's all. If there's anything to learn, is to learn how to friggin' use a stop loss, man, and admit you're wrong. Don't add to your trade when you're down. If you're in a short, let's say I shorted here, okay? I just shorted, okay? How do I react if I just short this right here? I'm down right now. Am I going to put another buy order here just to make up for my poor entry? No. Okay? If this was my trade setup, this is my trade setup, right? This is my trade setup. I need to be regiment on how much I'm willing to lose, okay? Regiment. No BS. Don't juke yourself, man. The worst thing you can do is move this thing. Oh, just give it a bit more room to breathe. Yes, that's important, but you should do that initially. This should be here then, if that was your setup. Okay? Risk to reward. Try to aim for 2 to 1. 3 to 1's better. 3 to 1's better. I mean, for me, I use such a tight stop loss. For me, I'm a in and out quick trader, right? In and out, pay myself early, stop loss to entry. I'm that kind of trader. That's how I trade. It works for me, right? However, whatever your setups are, don't mess around with that stop loss, man. Don't. You owe it to yourself to keep your capital. You can trade again. You can extract the profits from the next trade. Okay? Adding to a position that you're wrong on, because you're wrong, right? It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong, right? On to the next one. Get used to it. I showed you this. I showed you mine, right? Look, I'm wrong. Minus $270. I'm wrong. Minus $60, right? I'm wrong. Minus $30, right? Minus 3,000. That was a horrible loss, but I knew I was wrong. This was on the pump, okay? This was on the pump. So when we got pumped up, I always put in a stop loss way high, and this was when we pumped up to 35K, okay? I flipped the trade and I jumped into a long, okay? So I made 5K by flipping the trade. I admitted I was wrong. I got out right away, and I flipped the trade and I made 5K. So overall, I made $1,500 because I was wrong. If I admitted I was wrong earlier than that and then flipped, I would have made way more money, right? Way more money. However, I admitted I was wrong. I had my final stop loss and it bashed it. But that's the maximum I'm willing to lose, okay? So remember, be kind to yourself, but also know when to admit you're wrong. I'm still practicing myself, right? I'm still practicing myself. However, I'm much better now. And since I've made that mindset change where I'm like, okay, I'm wrong, get out, I've managed to madly increase my P&L. I've been able to trade now without having to go to work anymore because I'm profitable, right? And it's been that mindset change in, hey, I'm wrong. That's okay. Let's get him the next one, right? $50 loss, $300 loss, $700 loss, then bang, $1,000 win, $700 win, $1,000 win. Who's winning? I'm winning. So the S&P, it's opening up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Just sharing the stuff with you guys, man. Trying to be as transparent as possible. We got a nice gap here opening up, quite positive. S&P, ooh wee, big gap. Almost a 1% gap opening up positive here, guys. That's a big, big gap opening up. Okay? Big gap for the S&P. This gap to the upside. Will we see it come down and fill in this gap before continuing upside? Right? So naturally, we look for these gaps to be filled. Okay? But we do have gaps above us here. We do have gaps. You can see here. There's a gap, right? There's a little one here. So we do look for these to be filled. However, this is positive, okay? This is positive for the S&P. Interesting to see, okay? Interesting to see. So we're gapping up. Dixie's flat right now. FOMO beats me up. I think if you're not trading, you're not losing, right? That's what's changed my FOMO attitude is that if I'm not in a trade, I'm not losing anything. So I'm still preserving my capital. I want my trades set up, right? Right now, this is no bueno. This is no bueno, right? I can imagine if you're working a full-time job, because I've been here. I was living in Australia, okay? So market open was at 12 o'clock at night, okay? So I'd miss all the moves. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd have to go to work, and I'd missed all the moves for the day, okay? I missed all the moves, and then I go to work, and I just wanted to trade, man. It's like, what the hell, man? I would have caught that. I had that set up there, right? And I would have caught them. I would have. Absolutely would have. But was I available to catch them? No. Right? So that mindset thing where I'm wanting to trade so badly, I come to the charts and then I make irrational, poor decisions because I missed trades all day, been at work, checking my phone, being like, man, I could have caught that. Man, I would short here. Or man, and then I come back to my computer and I just click buy because I want to be in a trade. I want to be in a trade, don't you know? And that doesn't work, man. That doesn't work. Right? I had the short set up here. I wanted this. Look at this. We're coming back up. Another opportunity, right? Another opportunity. Could have flipped long here, right? Look at this. Nice push up. Big gap on the S&P. Pushing up, okay? Bringing up Bitcoin with it, okay? So I get the FOMO pain. I get it for sure. But find some purpose. I think for me it's like, okay, I'm looking to possibly start a family. I'm looking to create a life of freedom for me and Mrs. Otter. Me going in and FOMOing in isn't going to help them, right? Me going into these trades and just pressing buy and sell isn't going to help anybody. So I have purpose in it today. I have discipline. Discipline is key, right? Discipline just means that, I don't have to trade today. I don't have to trade today. ETH is curling up, looking for a pop-up, okay? Beautiful flag here on ETH, looking for a push-up. Matic, looking for a push-up. These are all looking nice for a push-up, man. You guys do your push-ups this morning? XRP, you say. Getting a bit of a pump, you say. What the heck was here? That's a nothing. Brad Garlinghouse news. I forgot to mention that. There was XRP news. XRP is pumping. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? XRP. Okay, it's kind of disappeared. Where did it go? I had XRP news, but it's getting a pump, man. Look at that. That's great. S&P's opening up quite positive. This is really good for the markets. Creating a massive gap, though. Can we see something like this week? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. We know they're going to be spending a lot. They're going to be spending a lot with all this global crisis, Scheisenhausen going on. Everything's curling up. Okay, this all looks like very bullish posturing to me. Yeah, we've gotten the pump here. We've gotten the pump on Solana, right? This flagging. This is nice flagging. Restore that connection. Link flagging to the upside. Not as pretty as a flag. Remember, we want to see downwards flags, okay? To continue upwards. See, Solana, nice downwards flag. Bitcoin at an area where it can pop off, so we need to be very cautious here. Dixie's kind of getting rocked down. The S&P is popping off, man. It's good to see for the S&P. It's taken such a beating recently, so hopefully the S&P can continue its way up. XRP's getting the push. Cardano's getting a little bit of a rock. Chainlink's getting a push. Okay. Very interesting. Happy Monday to every single one of you guys. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hope I've helped as much as I can. So that's pretty much it for me. In the place to be. I'll be in the Discord if you guys need anything. It says that most of the people who watch the channel are on at 11 a.m. Should we change the time? I don't know. I like this. You guys are great. So what do we expect for Bitcoin? We expect it to continue crawling up here. We have the upwards trajectory, okay? We got this beautiful upwards trajectory, right? We got some key levels of resistance, my friends, of resistance above us, okay? We need to be prepared for that. I am looking for a short with confirmations, okay? Very, very careful here. We pull the fib all the way down here and got the golden pocket here, okay? So I'm looking for a possible rejection around this area here. Sell zone, baby. With confirmations. With 3 L's, okay? That means very careful, okay? Crypto Mike, good content. Thanks. No problem, Mike, man. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you being here. So we're looking for these areas. Can we get there? I'll go through and I'll mark out the key levels above us here for you guys, and I'll throw them in the Discord when I get off here. But we'll wait, and we'll be patient, and we'll be disciplined, and we will be profitable together. Okay, my friends? Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Much love to you guys. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Touch some grass and be kind to each other. Okay? Be kind. Much love. Peace out. Bye.